What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Micah. We're going to be speaking on the Taurus today. Well, for this reading, I was going to keep today part, but I realized that I do multiple readings a day or multiple videos a day, so I don't want to confuse you guys. But for this reading, it's going to be the Taurus, right? Embrace the flow of life is the first message that came up for you guys. When you guys are going through life, you got to learn that things are not going to always go as you plan. And sometimes the best things don't go as you plan, right? Sometimes when we plan things, things don't always work out the way you want it to. But when it don't work out, it works out the way you need it to. If that makes sense to you guys, let me know in the comment section below. But that's just how life goes sometimes, right? Let's see what else. So your first message was embrace the flow of life. Okay, I guess they wanted that one for you guys as well, which is the only thing, right? I often I have to compare this to focusing on one thing at a time. Make sure that you guys are not focusing on multiple things. Even whatever it might be, career choices, spiritual path, financial situations, things like that. Just try to knock out one ballpark at a time, right? Just try to focus on one thing at a time, right? Because when we focus on multiple things and we're trying to put our energy into multiple things at once, our progress in those subjects take a lot longer than if you just focus on one thing, get that down, and then go to the next one, right? So focus on one thing at a time. What else for the Taurus? What other messages for you guys? All right, so we have hope, right? So they want you guys to have hope at this moment, right? Hope that everything is going to work out. Have hope, have faith, have all of that above, right? All of the above. Make sure you guys are having hope and having faith that everything is going to work itself out, right? Because you guys got to be confident in the spirit team who's working for you, right? Just as if they relied on you, or if the spirit team relied on you to come through, you're going to want them to be confident in you, so you got to be confident in the spiritual team, right? So it says keep your heart open, right? So this could be even slightest things. It doesn't just have to be relationships when it comes on the heart, but it can also be friendships, family, things like that, or even just you as a person, right? Don't allow people to change who you are and who you set yourself out to be. Because many times we can allow people to change us. If we was nice to an individual, they did us dirty, then we go on to be dirty to the next person. We shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? We should still stay in our grind. Yes, you can move smarter. You can move a lot wiser than you did before, probably, or do things to prevent you from getting hurt as badly as you did before. But don't just shut the door on your kind self. You know what I mean? Because if we do that, how can we allow or seek out for the higher power to accept us even after we did wrong? You know what I mean? We just can't continue the cycle. We don't want to be a continuous of the cycle, right? So keep your heart open. All right, what else for the Taurus? All right, so they also want you guys to recharge your destiny, right? Me and my wife were just speaking on this earlier. A lot of people, or not a lot of people, but just people in general, when people get into the system where you're going to either a career choice or a job, whatever, where you start to get comfortable and you forget to have hope and pray, and you forget your dreams, right? Because you feel like you're financially stable, or they feel like they're financially stable. I don't know about you, but they feel like they're financially stable. They feel like they can do it on the end. They start to neglect their prayers, start to neglect their dreams and their journeys, and the kind of spirit side of them, and they just go to work and they just put their head on and just work through the day, and they're waiting for that 5 o'clock to be over. So I just want to let you guys know a quick reminder, no matter how much you might achieve in this work life or whatever the case is, never forget the spirit team is on your side. Never forget that anything's possible. Oh, I don't care if you're, like we just talked about earlier, me and my wife were speaking on earlier, it doesn't matter if you're 20, you can never be too young, you can never be too old. It could be from 20 to 80, you just never know, right? So just keep that in mind. Some of you guys might need to recharge your destiny, might need to recharge, where you wish to be. Recharge that feeling, right? And the next one is feel yourself. So you can be filling yourself with a lot of positivity, a lot of love, a lot of joy, all of these things. When you wake up in the morning, try to listen to some positive affirmations. That's just going to prepare you for your day. As I said before, I understand you guys might have career choices and things like that, but Don't allow whatever you're doing within your day to stop you from finding true happiness and true freedom. Because at the end of the day, that's what we should all search for. Yes, I understand some people work jobs and things like that, but never feel like that's it. You know, never feel like, oh, this is all for me. You know, there's other things. And don't be afraid to take the leap. Take the leap of faith, right? You just never know what could happen. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So fill yourself with love, joy, and positivity. What else we got for you guys, for the Taurus? So I have take inspired action for you guys here on this card. It says take inspired action. So something inspired you. I don't know what it might be. Something you watch on TV, something you hear on the radio, something you come across, somebody told you something. If it's inspiring you to do something or change your lifestyle, to change your life, then take action towards it. Don't just sit there and inhale the information, because the information that you're receiving and you're not utilizing is useless. Even if it might be valid information, it's still useless unless it's put to use. So that's like you buying some brand new tires for your car, right? And you don't use them. Technically, they're useless, or even having money you don't spend. Technically, is useless until you spend it or until you use those tires. So let's just keep that in mind. The information that we're receiving from the spirit team, that is inputting all this information in front of us, that we're not seeing as information, we're just seeing as, oh, this person said this. No, listen in to what this person's saying. This person's saying some valid stuff. I can use this. I can input that into my life, change my lifestyle, and ultimately change the outcome of my entire life, right? All right, what is your message? Push through any insecurities, right? This morning I was feeling a little, you can't really tell from my videos, but sometimes when I hop on, I feel a little bit, I always speak on this. I feel like my biggest fear is like messing up on camera, things like that. So I just try to work through that. So I want you guys to do the same thing. Work through those feelings. Don't allow those feelings to determine your outcome. Just work through them. Like I said, sometimes things are slightly uncomfortable, especially when you're just, not saying I just started this, but when you're just starting it, or, you know, it's something new to you and things like that, it can kind of be uncomfortable. But once you get into the flow of things, it gets better and better. And it's a lot easier for me to turn the camera on and speak to you guys than it was when I first started, right? Just push through your insecurities and things like that. So that's going to end you guys reading for the Taurus. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If these messages resonated, they helped you in any type of way, shape, or form. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff that helps the channel grow and supports the movement, just to inspire others around the world to chase their goals, chase their dreams, and just try to be great overall people, right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, my name is Mike. If I have not mentioned already, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next spiritual video.